plum for this week's road test special. The LTD has shown a successful upward swing on the company's sales charts for some time now. And this latest four-wheel plushie is the best one yet. Fomoco jerked this Limited down a brand new assembly line and gave it an altogether different skin, a startling interior, and added quite a bit of excitement by jamming the forward compartment with some pretty heavy muscle. Well, over the period of time that we had the car, it drew a lot of comment. Things like, "That's a Ford?" We always look forward to a big model change with anticipation comparable to a 7-year-old the day before Christmas, especially when the change is as vast as Fomoco made on their top-of-the-line LTD. The exterior is new from bumper to bumper, as is the interior. With this new car, the resemblance to the Lincoln Continental is only a hubcap away. The LTD can easily fit in the big car luxury niche. The wheelbase has been increased to 121 inches and features the unitized body frame construction. This grille design is all new and might have been taken from the Lincoln Mercury stable, but it's clean and gives a wide stance look. We felt that much of the improved handling capabilities of this year's LTD was due to these Goodyear H70-15 polyglass tires. Between the front wheel well and the side lamp is this little insignia plate that tells you that neatly crammed under the hood are 429 cubic acres, designed to haul the car in pretty respectable fashion. At 4,600 RPMs, there's 360 horses running all over the place. But more noteworthy is the 480 foot-pounds of torque at only 2,800 RPMs. That's more than enough to handle the power goodies. This stereo wrap-around dash caught our fancy in a hurry. It sure makes the driver feel important. He has all the buttons and knobs all to himself, including the radio, which is the one on the left side. The bench-type seats are loaded with foam padding and are every bit as comfortable as the buckets. Kind of like someone moved your living room sofa into the car. The door panels are covered with the same material as the seats, which makes for a pretty jazzy setup. The power windows are operated by a row of toggle-type switches. The interior on this new LTD is fancier, roomier, quieter, and more comfortable than ever before. With all that muscle in front of the throttle, I think we expected a little more wallop. But you have to remind yourself that it's hauling over 4,300 pounds. We got to 30 in about 4 seconds. We had a 280 rear end in our tester, which was a pretty good choice for getting off the line. However, at higher RPMs, our performance suffered a little. We had 45 in 6.6 seconds. The automatic transmission shifted as smooth as liquid velvet. Our fastest 0 to 60 time was 9.2. Our quarter-mile times averaged just a shade over 16 seconds. The LTD sported disc brakes up front with drums in the rear. From 30 miles an hour, we shut down in 33 feet. We worked the car out on the braking course for about a half hour. Heat buildup was fantastic. You could smell these brakes all the way around the track as more smoke belched out from under the front wheel wells. Pedal fade was quite noticeable. From 65 miles an hour, it took us 159 feet to stop this 2-ton plushie. After a couple of more panic stops, we had to park it and let them cool off. We were very satisfied in the handling department. This latest LTD felt big, strong, and solid in all of our cornering. It was a little wallowy through the tighter turns, but not nearly as much as last year's model. Our driver brought the car through this turn at 50 miles an hour, and we shot it in slow motion. You'll notice at this speed, the front end starts to plow. But with that big 8-banger up front, we had enough power to kick the rear end out and feather it through the corner with a reasonable degree of control. For a soft-sprung car, body roll was not too bad. The riding qualities were excellent. Even on rough dirt roads, the jolts were dampened before they got to the interior, as was the noise level. This car is quiet. We had this car quite a while, and many people commented on the styling. It's fresh and exciting. So are the many improvements. As my old daddy said when I drove him to the local cigar store, "This is a Ford?